I think, in talking to him initially, okay, more of a scare. The guys took him to the hospital, get some tests, just to rule anything out. So he's not here right now. But as I understand it, it's more precautionary. But it was scary. It was a scary one.
Heart stop for a second.
It did, because initially I didn't know if it got him on the wrist, and then I see him holding his throat, and so obviously such a sensitive area. So I think that from the initial kind of thoughts and talking to the medical staff, that we dodged a bullet there.
What's your take on this one tonight?
Just Rich was good. Rich was good. Get us through 6 innings, 9 punch, and I think the story. We had opportunities, and I think we had Clayton Richard on the ropes, and we're having good at bats, hit some balls hard, and just couldn't really get that big inning. And that kid Margot had a big night. We couldn't keep him in the ballpark.
Did Rich say anything like after the adrenaline came out, and like after he came out of the game, did anything change in how he was feeling based on?
Andy, I didn't have a chance. I didn't talk to him, and once he came out of the game, it was more in the hands of the trainers. And so for me, and those guys just wanted to be careful. But obviously, there was adrenaline right there with Rich. So once that dissipated, I'm sure the pain kind of settled in.
But he bounced back up relatively quickly. He was on first base not too much longer. Was there even any conversation at that point of bringing him out?
No. I mean, I think that it was just more of, he was kind of really in tune with what was going on in some of the questions that the trainer was asking him, and he was actually, made a couple jokes and wanted to kind of get his bearings a little bit. So, at that point in time, I felt that, he could continue to go on.
What exactly did they say as far as where it hit him? Because it looked like it grazed here first.
I think it caught him flush in the throat. So obviously at that angle, there was more of a graze. But the two-seamer riding in, there's still, and that area being so vulnerable, very scary. But obviously when you're talking about a matter of an inch or two, it could have been a lot worse.
Were his jokes any good?
Given the circumstance, yes.
Ross has been pretty solid since being recalled. What did you see from him tonight on the 2 solo shots?
The pitch to Perella I thought was a good pitch. It was at the top of the zone, and he put a good swing on it. And the one to Margot, I thought that, got ahead of him early with a breaking ball and just didn't get it up enough.
Dave, Yasiel continues to make, I guess, pretty great plays out of right field. What have you kind of seen as far as in the season and his defense?
He's a Gold Glove right fielder. I don't think he has one in. He doesn't have one in his trophy case yet. But Yasiel, was on base 3 times tonight. Squared a ball up in that last at bat, and defensively, we talked about it. The plays that he does make, like he did tonight with his arm, the plays that he makes with his glove, and also the many plays that he makes deterring base runners from advancing. So all these things are, equate to runs saved, and he's been consistent all year.
After so many dramatic comeback wins, especially at home, does it feel strange to have the visiting team come back, take a lead, and you don't respond?
It's a little strange, and those guys, Brad Hand, 4-out save, really, really elite guy at the back end of a bullpen, and he's tough. But again, we had our opportunities, and even Barnesy, with that at bat to lead off Torres, and Yasiel squares the baseball up. But yeah, at home for us, being behind or tied, we feel like we're going to win it.
Jansen was unavailable.
Kenley was unavailable tonight.